Hello everyone. If you are getting into VLSI or ASIC, there's one confusion almost everyone has. Which tools does an RTL engineer use? Which tools are used by verification engineer? And what tools does a physical design engineer actually works on? Because when we search online, most videos talk about the ASIC flow, but they don't clearly tell you who use what in the real projects. And another confusion is, do we really need to learn all tools of the entire ASIC flow? So the answer is no. In reality, people specialize. You work in one role and you use tools related to that role. So in this video, I'm just breaking it down role by role, which tools are used in the industry and which free or open source tools you can use to practice as a student. So just to be clear, knowing the full ASIC flow is useful, but that doesn't mean you prepare for everything at once. Most people start with one role like RTL, verification or physical design and then go deeper there. So keep that in mind while listening. First one is RTL design engineer. Let's start with RTL design because this is where many people begin. The confusion usually is, which simulator should I learn? Which tools do company use? In companies, RTL engineers typically use simulator like VCS, Questa or Xilium. But as a student, you don't really need these tools. For learning RTL properly, Icarus Verilog is enough. Pair it with GTK Wave and you can clearly see how your design behaves. At this stage, the goal is not a tools, the goal is to think in a hardware. Then come verification part. Now verification is where confusion increases. People hears word like UVM, coverage, assertions and immediately think they need expensive tools. In the industry, verification engineers use Questa, VCS or Xilium along with debug tools like Verdi. But for learning, you don't need all of that. Tools like Verilator helps you understand simulation and CocoaDB help you learn verification using Python. UVM supports in open source tools is limited, but concepts like stimulus, checking, and debugging can still be learned properly. Then comes synthesis. This is where many people get confused between tools and the concepts. In companies, synthesis is done using tools like Design Compiler or Genus. But for learning how RTL turn into gates, Yosys is very powerful open source tools. If you understand synthesis with Yosys, switching to any industry tools later become easier. Then come timing analysis. Timing analysis sounds scary at first. Words like setup, hold, slack. But the idea is simple. Does your design meet timing or not? Industry use tools like PrimeTime or Tempus. For learning, OpenSTA works really well. The concept remains exactly the same. Now comes physical design. Physical design is another area where people feel lost. Floor planning, placement, routing, and so many tools. In companies, physical design engineers use Innovus, ICC2, or Aprisa. But if you just want to understand how a chip is built physically, tools like OpenRoad, Magic, and K-Layout are more than enough. They help you see the complete flow from RTL to layout. Now, before a chip is finalized, checks are done. This is DRC and LVS. In industry, Caliber is widely used, but for learning, Magic and NetGen allow you to understand what the checks actually means. So the main clarity here is this: you don't need to learn every tool, you don't need to master the entire ASIC flow. Pick a role, learn the concepts, use open source tools to practice. Industry tools can be learned later. Once your basics are strong, tools stop being a problem. And that's how you move from confusion to clarity. If this video helped you clear your confusion, you can like the video and subscribe it. And comment which role you are aiming for, RTL, verification, or a physical design.